And welcome to another episode of my Daily Day. So today, I may actually get in trouble for this one because I know a lot of people get triggered by social topics and political issues. But I'm not really going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about what those particular things bring out in people. The word hate. It's time we stop the hate, people. Hate is such a very strong word. And for those that know me, I've probably used that word towards a person once in probably the last 20 years. And it was for good reason. It was for something that was personally said to me, and I'm not going to get into it, but hate is one of the, and it even took me a lot. I even kind of questioned myself when I used it, because hate is it's one of those words that is reserved for the terrorist attacks on 9/11. You hate the people that did it, or a child pedophile, a rapist, a murderer. Certain aspects in life that the word hate is justified. But what is not justified is using the word to describe how you feel about a particular person just because their views are different, or because they're not like you, don't have your thoughts and your feelings, don't have your political views, don't have your social issues in the same aspect. I've heard the word hate so many times, especially the last couple weeks, and it just, it makes me feel sad. It really does. Because honestly, I don't think it's, when people are using it, they're using it because in a way they've been brainwashed to use it. And that's the part that's gonna get me in trouble, because you don't want to hear this. But when someone disagrees with your social views, and then you make like posts on your social media about how if you don't believe in this, I hate you, get off my page, unfriend me, or if you support this politician or that politician, unfriend me. You're the lowest piece of slime. I hate you. That's what I'm saying. We're brainwashed because you're trained by the media. You're trained by the government to think that. To think that if someone else has a different viewpoint, they're automatically the enemy. People hating over black and white issues. People hating over the left and the right. That's why I kind of stay in the middle. I don't support the left or the right. I support the better person. And I'll never tell you who that better person is. You know why? Because you are automatically going to judge me, whether it's the left or the right. A lot of people don't even have their own minds anymore. It's the left people who automatically hate the right people. It's the right people who automatically, the left people, hate the left people. Are we really going to hate each other over what direction someone's going in? You know, when we're of age to make our own political views and our own political votes, we're told that we have the right to vote for who we want without judgment. That's a whole crock of shit. There's always judgment. And people are hating each other for someone that's going to be, whether it's the president, whether it's the governor, whether it's the mayor. So, example, people hate on whoever the president's going to be. For what? Someone that's going to be in office for 4 to 8 years compared to a lifetime of a friendship? Wow. Have we reduced ourselves that low? And social justice issues. You're going to hate somebody because they support Black Lives Matter, or you're going to hate somebody because they support the police. It's not our jobs to hate each other. Believe in what you want to believe in, but don't pass judgment on someone else. Because you don't know that person's situation. For the Black Lives Matter people, a lot of people are defending it because they see the social injustices. And I'll get back to that in a second. And they see how it impacts the communities. And they see the brutalities. So yeah, they have that right to think that, but you also don't have right to look at someone else who, what if someone who supports the police grew up in a police family? You got automatically, oh, I hate my dad because he's a policeman now. No, they're going to defend their father. Because that father probably is a good cop. Not all police are bad. And also for the people who support the police, when they say that, oh, that person probably deserved it. No, you can't. You can't predetermine that just because of the color of their skin, or because maybe they had some kind of past history. You know, we're not shown everything on the news. And this is where I was going to say, I was coming back to you. Whenever we get these video footages, we're shown part of the videos. We're never shown the whole thing. We don't know if before the video something good was taking place or something bad was taking place to bring on this issue. But regardless of what was happened before, we're only shown that one part. So in a way, neither side can take a stand, because until we see full footages, we don't know. That's where the media comes in and tries to split us apart. The media doesn't care about you. The media cares about ratings. That's what they care about. And I agree, most of these brutalities are beyond atrocious. But also, you're looking at certain footages. You're given certain statistics. But do you know there's millions of police officers in the world? And not every, just like I was saying, that not every thing everything's twisted up into having the media believe, making the media think that they're showing you everything. Just like they show that every single cop that comes on their news is a bad cop. It's wrong. That is wrong. So you can't get upset at people who say we want to defend the police, because maybe in their community all the police are great. And yes, there are a lot of bad apples out there. Agreed. A lot of bad officers out there. But you cannot judge a lot of bad officers to the million officers that are in the world. So see, I try to see both parts, both sides. Just like in politics, I try to see both sides. Hate me if you want. And there's that word again. Because if you hate me, you're buying into the bullshit. You're buying into the bullshit that the government gives you. And you're buying into the bullshit that the media gives you. Because underneath the skin, people, we're all the same color. We all breathe the same. We all have the same mechanisms. We have a brain. We have a heart. We have limbs. And a lot of us, believe it or not, have a lot of the same hardships. I've had a shitty life. Shit, I can't tell you how many times I've almost died in life. I'm gonna go on a wire here. This is something I don't talk about very often. I was raped when I was younger by one of my best friends. And that goes back to what I was saying earlier. There's one of the few instances that it's okay to say the word hate. Because there's not a day that goes by that I still don't think about that. Betrayed my trust. School, I was beat up a lot. a lot. I've been jumped at. When I say jumped, attacked. 3 guys. 3 guys robbed me. I've been shot at. Luckily, I kind of saw it coming. And I hit the deck and they drove off. I've had a lot of scary things happen in my life. But look at me today. I'm still going. And I stopped using that word. I stopped using that word for my peace of mind. And that's what I try to spread to people. I try to spread that it's okay to dislike something or dislike someone. Never use the word hate until it comes to those circumstances that I mentioned before. But you can't hate somebody because of the color of their skin. You can't hate somebody for their political or social views. You can't hate somebody for what religion they practice. You can't hate someone for just being different. You just can't. I know it sounds like I'm telling you what to do, but I shouldn't have to tell. This is common sense. This last couple of weeks with this stupid fucking election has shown the ugliest side of humanity. And I know President Trump hasn't conceded yet, and I know President-elect Biden is waiting to get that call, and everybody's still clashing over, whoa. But no matter what happens, we still have to go on. Stop the hate. It's time to unite. I can't believe I even have to tell this to people. It's this one of the things that makes me sad in life. That how much anger and hatred people have right now. Over stupid shit. Every day I pray. Every day I pray that one day humans and humanity is going to be as one again. But then sometimes I realize that's just a pipe dream. Because until you realize that there's a lot of brainwashing and subliminal messaging going on to tell us to hate each other, then humanity will never be united until we can get our own thoughts back. And I guarantee I know that we'll never be fully united because, I mean, even if people stop listening to the media and even if people stop listening to the government, I know there's still hate groups out there on all spectrums. It's sad. Sad that people's minds are consumed with anger. People's minds are consumed with hate. And yet we only have this one life to live, and that's how you choose to live it. You know, I don't know. My thoughts about heaven is, I believe there is one. It may not be what we're told in books about the gates, and you open the gates and people are waiting for you. I don't know if that would, but I do believe that after we pass, there is a place that we do go. And when and if someone asks me, what do you think your biggest accomplishment in life was? I'm going to say the ability not to hate. And they might say something about that one person that made me hate, but at least it was for the right reasons. Because I was 16 years old then. But most of my 40 plus years, I have that ability to not say I hate something. In fact, this video is the first, is one of the few videos I've actually used that word, even though I'm not using it to describe something or someone. I even feel dirty just using the word. Just trying to pass on my knowledge. And if my knowledge isn't wanted, I understand. You have your own way of doing things, and I have my way of doing things. But the way I do things is I don't consume myself with hate. I don't even like to consume myself with negativity. So yeah, like I said, when I get to wherever I'm going after my life is over, and if someone ever asks me what my biggest accomplishment was, the ability to love, not hate. Well, I think I've taken up enough of your time now. This is one of the longer videos I've ever done. But please, in closing, I just want to say, look inside yourselves. And I'm not saying everybody, because there are a lot of other people that think like I do. But I'm talking to the ones that sometimes have a negative outlook on things. And I know you're going to get triggered because I'm calling you out. But just humor me. And look inside yourselves and say, is it really worth my energy to hate something because a politician told you to? Or is it worth my energy to hate that person because they support this movement? I think a better use of your energy is to better yourselves and better the people around you. Even if those people around you are the ones that you may not agree with. Because it's okay not to agree. That's why we're all individuals. And we all have our individual thoughts. So it's okay. It's okay if you don't agree with someone 100%. Life will go on. And so will you. Much love, peace, harmony. I hope something I said has helped. And if you feel the need to disagree with me, feel free to comment below. Much love.